Cerb has always run work in the background. But a queue you built yourself was skipped by those workers. So draining it was your job. A timer, a loop, and the same boilerplate every time. In cerb-12, a queue can point straight at an automation. Every queue has a consumer, the thing that processes what lands in it. Internal is for cerb's own built-in work. Manual is the old way, where draining is up to you. And now there's automation. The kind is fixed when you create the queue, though you can repoint it whenever you like. Choose automation, and one more field appears. Batch size. The most messages cerb will hand your automation at once. 1. When each message is expensive, 100 or more when the work is cheap and the overhead is all you're paying for. The automation on the other end listens for one event, queue.consumer. It receives the queue and the messages, which are always a list, even when the batch size is 1, and this shapes everything else. These queues aren't for one-off jobs, they're for work that never finishes. Classify every ticket that arrives, embed every document that changes. There's no progress bar because there's no end. Here's one. This is the cerb-docs file system, 1,047 files, the whole of the cerb documentation, already indexed for keyword search. Keyword search is literal. It finds the words you typed, not the page that says the same thing differently. So we'll embed all of them, and let agents search on meaning too. The consumer automation is short. Take the batch, embed each message, stop. Notice what isn't there. No timer, no polling, no fetching the next chunk. The only loop is over the batch cerb handed us. The model is running on this machine, so nothing here leaves the box. And the vector goes straight back onto the file it came from, into a custom field. Something still has to fill the queue, and that something is a work list. Select the files, run a bulk update, and cerb hands the selection to a record.bulkUpdate automation 100 at a time. That automation's whole job is one queue.push, and the 100 it receives has nothing to do with the queue's own batch size. One is how the work arrives, the other is how much your consumer sees at once. From here, the background queue takes over. It runs continuously, and it doesn't work through one queue at a time. Every queue with something waiting gets shuffled into the rotation, so a big job can't starve the rest. You can watch it on the scheduler page, under Setup. Run the background queue by hand, and it reports what it did, the queue by name, how many were waiting, and how many that pass got through. 1,047 waiting, 60 in the first pass, a few passes later, 699. Cerb's built-in queues write their own log as they drain, a line per batch. An automation-backed queue writes whatever you tell it to, in your words rather than the framework's. And when a batch fails, the queue decides what comes next. How many attempts, over what window, and how long before work is taken back from a process that died holding it? No timer, no drain loop, no boilerplate in every queue you build. Point a queue at an automation, and let the background do what the background is for.